Welcome to the Learning Lab class, Discover Library Materials and Collections. My name is Melissa, and I'm one of the Adult and Teen Services librarians at the Arcadia Public Library. We're going to be taking a look at the Arcadia Discovery catalog, and in this first video, we're going to be covering basic navigation and how to log into your account. So let's get started. There's several ways to access the catalog, the first being from the Arcadia Public Library homepage, which is here at arcadiaca.gov/library. You can search directly from this page right here in this search bar if you have something in particular that you're looking for, or you can just go ahead and click on the magnifying glass to be taken over to the Discovery catalog. You can also type directly into your URL bar the URL for the Discovery catalog, which is just discovery.arcadialibrary.org. The Arcadia Discovery Catalog is essentially a database of all of the library's physical and digital materials. It allows you to search for items, check their statuses, and see if they're available or checked out, where to find it on the shelf, and allows you to place holds on the item. So as you use the catalog, if you ever want to get back to the main page, you can go ahead and click this browse button in the upper left side. This will bring you back to this page that we're currently looking at with the browsable list, and it's going to clear out any searches that you may have done. The second thing that I want to draw your attention to is just right up here in the upper right corner is the place where you can change the language for the website. The catalog can be changed to Spanish, Chinese, or Korean. I'm going to go ahead and click on Chinese so that we can take a look at what information is able to be translated. You'll notice that some, but not all of the text has changed. Things like the book covers and some of these buttons up here will not have changed. They're going to stay in English, but the catalog will change what it can to the language that you've selected. So you'll notice that all these drop-down menus are different, all these buttons are different. So it will change what it can and leave what it can't. I'm going to go ahead and change it back to English. The next item I wanted to draw your attention to is this e-newsletters button. E-newsletters are emails that the library sends out periodically that you can sign up for, and they let you be the first to know about events, additions to the collection, and more. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it will take me over to the sign up page for e-newsletters. If you need more information about what a specific newsletter is, you can click on this see description to get a short description of what that newsletter is going to be sending you. All you need to do to subscribe is to click off the ones that you're interested in and then fill out the form at the bottom with your first name, your last name, and your email address. Once you fill this out and click off I am not a robot, it will allow you to subscribe. And at that point, you're going to get an email that allows you to click on a link to opt in to start receiving e-newsletters. This is a great resource, and I encourage everybody to sign up for it. I'm going to head back to the catalog, so I'm just going to close this tab, and now we're back at the catalog. And we're going to take a look at this kids book list. In this link, this is essentially a guide to the recommended books for children and youth, and it was created by the Children's Services librarians. It's a handy resource to help you or your child find their next book to read. So let's take a look at it. So again, they have a What's New tab, and then they break it out by different age groups, and they'll have lists based on different read-alikes or different suggestions. If you need any further assistance with this type of request, you can always reach out to the Children's Services librarians. But it's a good resource to know about that you can get to right from the catalog. All right, so now back in the catalog, there's a few more items worth mentioning under this hamburger menu over here on the right-hand side. This is a link to a bunch of other places, including this second one, a link to the library homepage. So that'll take you back to that first page that we were looking at in this video. You can also go back to that homepage by clicking on the logo here or by clicking on this home button over here. Next in the hamburger menu, we have a link to library hours and locations, which opens a little pop-up that gives you the hours that the library is open. I'm going to go ahead and click out of that. Next is a link to the Arcadia History Collection. I would encourage everyone to take a look at this Arcadia History Collection page. We have a unique collection of historical documents, photographs, and paintings, and much more about the history of Arcadia. Some of it you can search online, and some of it you can take a look at in person by making an appointment. If you'd like to know more about the Arcadia History Collection, please feel free to reach out to us with the contact information listed at the top of the page. Finally, you can also access a previous version of the catalog from this link, old catalog. This is the previous version of our catalog, so if you're used to using this and want to continue to use it for a while, you still can, it's still here. So that is how you would get to it. All right, so let's take a look at logging into your account. You'll notice in the upper right-hand side, there is a sign-in button. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that, and I'm gonna be taken to a page that asks me for my library card number and my PIN. Your library card number is the barcode on the back of your library card. It is all the letters, all the numbers. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter that. And then your PIN is gonna be the last 4 digits of the phone number that we have on file for you. Now, if you're on a personal device, you can click off this Remember Me option, and it will save this information so that you don't have to retype it every time you come to log in. I'm not on a personal device, so I'm going to leave this unchecked. And if you were on, say, a public computer in the library, you're not going to want to have it remember you or your information because your library card is personal to you. So I'm going to go ahead and click Sign In, and then you're taken to your account summary page. It will give you options to look at what you have checked out, what you have on hold, if anything. And then there's this left side navigation menu that gives you additional options such as reading history, how to pay your fines and fees if you have any, request materials, and other account settings. We're going to be taking a look at your account more in depth in future videos, but that is how you log in. Just the button up here, which since I'm logged in has now changed to my first name and last initial. So in this video, we went over basic navigation and how to log into your library account. Join us for our next video where we're going to be talking about how to browse materials in the catalog.